Hello everyone, happy new Marvel movie day with the release of Thunderbolts. This will be a spoiler-free review, so if you've not yet seen Thunderbolts, feel free to listen to my thoughts, hear what I have to say, and then see if you want to go see the movie yourself. I'm really excited about this one, by Jake Schreier, who did a lot of the TV show Beef. New MCU team, and I'm excited to talk about it. So without further ado, let's get into things. Just starting off with some of my minor complaints. I think every character in this movie worked really, really well. It's crazy to have an MCU movie that's not, cameos and references galore. That's refreshing, and all the characters worked really, really well for me. I wish Bucky, Walker, and Ghost had a little bit more resolution to their arcs to the end of the movie. But I do think the ending scene did work well regardless, and I don't blame the movie for not wanting to be too overstuffed. But I wish Walker had a little bit more of a wrap to his arc. I wish Ghost and Bucky had a little bit more going on. But they're all still fun. They're also interesting. They all still work here. And Taskmaster, when this movie was first announced, I was hoping it would fix a lot of Taskmaster's problems that stemmed from Black Widow. And it really didn't. It really didn't delve too much into that. And while that is frustrating, I can't really blame this movie for not trying to tackle the mistakes of a different, unrelated film. Even if it is a pseudo-sequel to Black Widow in some ways, but it's really not. But yeah, those are my only frustrations. On to the pros. First off, it's nice to have a Marvel team up where we get a bunch of interesting characters from various different properties and just fun to see them interact and work together. It leads to so many fun sequences and moments. The whole movie feels so boots on the ground and practical, but when it wants to get crazy, when it wants to get unique, it does, especially with one of the most interesting third acts in Marvel history. But the action feels so real and grounded, and that works so well because of its great cast of characters. Florence Pugh is amazing as Yelena Belova, who has such a strong, interesting journey. David Harbour as Red Guardian, he brings the heart to the movie. Those two have such a good bond, and they're the emotional core. Louis Pullman as the Void/Sentry/Bob is so good. He's one of the most interesting MCU characters we've had for a while in every role of the script he has. He's great. And of course, like I said, Bucky, John Walker, Ghost, Taskmaster, they also serve their roles. They're all fun to have around. Of course, I enjoy some Julia Louis-Dreyfus here. But all the characters work, especially due to the writing. The writing has a very clear theme, some very interesting topics it wants to explore, like depression and our thoughts of, and our kind of feelings of self-worth and how we feel about ourselves, and kind of the darkness within us and how we have to deal with that. And I think it handles it so well, so interesting, and it weaves that so effectively through our character arcs and why they work together. They have fun banter, but they have good emotional moments, and that is what works best in a Marvel movie. It is funny, but it never undercuts its emotional moments with jokes. It is action-packed, but it never uses action in a place where emotional scenes should be. It feels genuine, it feels honest, it feels sincere in what's trying to say and what's trying to explore, while still being a fun action movie. It feels very creator-driven. It works really, really well. Jake Schreier, the whole writing team, they did such a good job on this one. And most of all, it gets me excited for the future of Marvel. I'm excited to see these characters again. They've been officially cast in Doomsday as of the announcement a month ago. I'm excited to see them all again. I'm much more excited to see that movie now after watching this one. And I'm just hyped for the future of the MCU. This movie is charming. It works well. It feels like they really got a lot of their shit together and made just a fun, emotional, sincere movie about a fun cast of characters that is just so good to watch. It's not perfect, but honestly, it works. It flows well. It's enjoyable, and it's something I could definitely see myself going to the theaters to see again, and that's probably the highest praise that I can give a movie, Yeah, I enjoyed Thunderbolts a lot. If you're a Marvel fan, even if you're feeling lackluster about Marvel lately, go check this one out. It's not, messy. The CGI is good. It's not this big cameo fest or big multiverse fest. It's just a sincere movie about a cast of characters going on an adventure and dealing with some stuff, and it's great. I'd give Thunderbolts a 9 out of 10. I hope you guys liked the video. I think my next one will be Tales of the Empire this weekend. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. I'll see you all then. Bye for now.